Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Service. Today is October 16th, 2025. My name is Laura Higgs, and I have with me Brenda Wiebe, who's here to talk to us about Christmas cheer. Welcome.
Hi, Laura.
Hi. So, tell me, what is the Christmas Cheer Board and what's its purpose?
Well, the Christmas Cheer Board, it's been around in Service for many years. It's just a group of people, board members that get together, and we just arrange for some things for people at Christmas time to make their Christmas a little bit brighter. Ones that can't afford the
Traditional,
traditional,
yeah.
We just help them with groceries and gifts, and that's just our mandate, is just to do some of that work right at Christmas time.
That's wonderful, because I was looking in the store, like I look at the bone-in ham. It's quite a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And even those small hams are quite a bit of money.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
Turkeys, hams.
And turkeys, like some of the turkeys are so huge and
Mm-hmm.
cost so much, it must be tough for some of those people. Some folks who can't afford it, so it's really nice that we can provide some traditional things for them. That's right, yeah. Okay, and what area do you guys serve?
Souris and Glenwood, and we also do Elgin and Carroll, just sort of the immediate Souris area.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of other communities have their own Christmas cheer boards, so
Sure.
we look after just
Sure.
Souris and Glenwood.
Okay, that makes sense. How does a person or family get on the list to receive a hamper from you guys?
Well, we usually go by the ones that we've given to in past years, and
Okay.
continue on with them the following year. They may or may not want it again, and then we just go mainly word of mouth. If someone knows of somebody, we've had a lot of new people move into the community, so
Yeah,
if
we
there's
have.
somebody that knows somebody that needs a little help at Christmas time, they pass on their names. And we also work with the school and the hospital agencies and churches, and just it's just makes the word gets out, and then people just contact us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Contact you guys who are on the board, basically?
Yeah.
Or is there a phone number they can call?
Well, when I put posts out, there's posters that are
Okay.
going out, posts on Facebook.
Okay.
My number's always there, so it's just
Great.
It's kind of just convenient to have one person as a contact, because then you're not.
Absolutely.
It just keeps a little, then people aren't, wonder, well, who do I phone? Do I phone this person or
Right.
that person? And just having one contact. One contact person seems
Makes
to
it work.
best.
So watch for the advertisements.
Yeah.
Your number will be attached to that. At that time, they can start calling and leaving you with
Yeah.
family names or
Yeah.
names of people who might
Mhm.
need help. Great. Okay, so what information is required on the request form then?
Well, we send out, the request forms go out, and we need their contact information, of course, their physical address, their phone numbers. We need to know how many people in the family, sizes of clothing for children, and also just basic information so that we can provide them with the vouchers and the gifts and we do ask for gift suggestions for children's gifts.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so how many hampers do you deliver in this area?
We've pretty much stayed steady at around, between 50 and 60 for the last, I'd say, number of years.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. Yeah,
That's
it
a
used to,
lot.
when did I start? I can't remember. About 2010 is when I maybe started, and we were doing about 30-ish at that time, and we kind of moved up to about between 50 and 60, and it's pretty much stayed steady at that number for the last, since COVID, I guess.
Yeah, true that, eh? And you're right, people change a lot. Every time I'm downtown, I'm seeing families, and the camping season's over, there's no campers down there anymore, but seeing families, I'm going, I've seen you a couple times, you must be new to town.
Mm-hmm. And names pop up on Facebook, whatever, the people that live here, and I haven't heard that name before.
Yeah, right.
So we rely on the school and public health and food bank to kind of give us names of people that they have on their lists, and
Right.
that we share their names of people.
Yeah, absolutely. If they're going to the food bank, they'd definitely be in need, for sure. But, and so are you gonna include like food, or are you gonna have food vouchers for some of those perishable? I talked about ham, you can't keep 20 hams down in your...
No, we do the vouchers again. We did
Okay.
the vouchers during COVID because we couldn't have contact with people then, so we've started doing the vouchers, that seems to work well, because then people can go to the store, they can buy what they want. They don't get a box of food that maybe, you know, some of the things in the food,
Right.
in the box of food they
Right.
can't eat or won't eat or don't like. This way they can do their own shopping
Sure.
in their own time and get what they want.
Yeah, and they know what their kids like and
Yeah,
what their
and
kids will eat.
Yeah, there's they get a voucher from LT's Corner Store and from the co-op and from the bakery.
Well, that's great, that covers all food groups right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Will the Christmas trees with gift request tags be used as they were last year, and where will they be?
Yeah, we're doing the Christmas trees again, and they'll be at Western Financial, the Royal Bank, Westover Credit Union, and Legacy's Art Studio.
Okay.
They will all have trees there, and once we get the request forms back and find out what people are wanting, then we make up gift tags, put the tags on the trees. People can take a tag, buy a gift, take it back and put it under the tree, and then gather them up and distribute them.
Oh, nice. It's a big job.
It is.
How many people do you have on your committee?
We have, what are we, 6, I think? Yeah, 6 core people, but then there's always people that come in to help. Just
Friends
at
of the group.
at the last few days when we're
Yeah.
trying to put everything together and deliver, then we always have extra help for those
Yeah.
days. But just about 6 people just to do the initial planning and
Yeah,
get the letters out, get the vouchers out, and.
for sure.
Yeah.
So that's how the tree tags work.
Yeah.
You get the names, you hang them up, people take a name, buy a gift and put it under that tree. and
That's
then you
right,
guys
with the
distribute
tag
them.
attached so that we know, and
Who it's supposed
there's
to
no, there's no names on the tags, of course, just, a little bit of, how old the child is, what the.
Right, the
size
information
is.
you guys
Yeah,
need.
and it's mainly just the children that have the tags on the trees for their children's gifts.
Yeah.
But we also add tags for the adults as well, and that includes, that will include things like toiletries, and we've kind of gotten away from asking the adults for gift suggestions, because we kind of ran into the problem with clothing not being the right size, and sort of, and sometimes the gift suggestions weren't specific enough, or sometimes too specific. So we've kind of gone to more generic kind of gifts that don't require sizing. And toiletries, socks, toots, mitts.
Mittens, yes,
Yeah,
mittens.
Yeah, things that are.
Kids can lose mittens so
Oh, yeah.
easily. That's why our mums used to put strings on
That's
our,
right.
our mitts, right?
For sure.
So can I donate a gift without taking a tag off a
Yeah,
tree?
for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just leave it under the.
You can leave it
tree?
we'll have there'll be a donation box at the United Church, just inside the west door at the top of the stairs. There'll be a box there too, if you have something that you want to donate, but it's not really a specific request from someone.
Okay.
But you can still take it, we will find the person to give it to,
Okay.
and you can drop the church office is open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., so things can be dropped off there.
Okay.
The box isn't there yet, but it'll be there probably by the time the trees go out around into the.
Okay.
You know,
So you said without filling a specific request, some of the gifts we could give are general, mitts, toques. I guess you guys can see them obviously if they or at least write down on what they are, but things like hair ties for girls,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
Like you can do personal stuff, but
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know, toothbrushes, toothpaste,
Oh, for sure.
stuff like that?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay. Will there be donation boxes to drop the gifts in, or just under the tree?
The trees, and then there'll be one at the United Church.
Oh, yeah, that'll be for the one I didn't take a tag for. I
Yeah,
can leave that.
yeah, if you
Okay.
have something to donate and it's not really specific for, I guess,
A name.
yeah, not attached to a,
I shouldn't say a name. You know the names. You're putting on the tag a description.
yes.
That
We'll
we would
put
be
girl,
buying.
boy, age,
Right.
and whatever information has been provided by the parent, their clothing size, if they want
Right.
a Barbie doll, or if they want a soccer ball, or.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. When is the deadline?
For
The
donations?
For donations.
Deadline for donations is December 12th.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Because you guys have to get your job done, like.
Yeah, we have, the letters are going out the end of October, the request letters. We asked them to be back in a couple of weeks, like I think we've said about the middle of November, we'd
Okay.
like those back. then we can start putting the tags on the trees, and then the work can start gathering stuff together.
Mhm.
And then the delivery date for the hampers is the 18th of December.
Okay.
I believe that's a Thursday.
Yeah. What about monetary donations?
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah,
Okay.
you can donate money to, and you can take your cash donation to the town office, and you'll get a receipt, and then you can use it for tax purposes.
Yeah. Okay. Because, like, for instance, some of us are away at Christmas, and I would love to help out. Wouldn't mind buying for a little girl or whatever, but I'm not going to be available for that, so I could leave a donation at the town and get a tax receipt. That'd be great. Can an individual or individual group or organization adopt a family and provide a hamper for that family through your
Yeah,
organization?
they would
Okay.
contact me, they'd say they want to adopt a family. They can be specific, they'd say, well, I want a family that has kids, or I want just a senior,
Okay.
or, or they can just say, I want to adopt someone, and then when the request forms come in, then I'll match them up with a family that they.
And then they get to make the hamper and you get to deliver it?
Yeah, we still give them the food vouchers.
Okay.
They
Okay.
provide the cash to cover the cost of the vouchers, but then they do all the shopping for the gifts that are required. And we use, when I say gifts, like a lot of, I say seniors maybe that don't need stuff, and we use gift certificates from the community, like from the 49 Degrees and from different, anybody pretty much can give us a gift certificate, so then people can have a gift certificate in lieu of a gift that they can go buy their own, pick their own gift up.
True, yeah, for sure. There's lots of places in town people could buy something and it could be considered a gift for them. What was I thinking, like even the art studio in town here. There's lots of gift things in there, but would I necessarily know what a person likes?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would work
Gift
out.
certificate from there,
Yeah.
and they could go in and pick something up
Yeah,
themselves.
because their art choice might be different than my art choice.
That's right.
For sure. So can anyone suggest the name of someone to receive a hamper then?
Yeah, they would just contact me or anybody else on board. It'll be my phone number that's on the posters and on any posts on Facebook. But if they happen to know someone else on the board, they can always
Let you know.
let them know, and then they'll let me know.
It is better to take the one avenue, but if they happen to know a person on your board, you can certainly let them know.
And there's people that we talked about earlier, there's new people that have come to town, and I haven't met them yet, but they might, somebody else might know that there's a need, and so then they just pass that information on, and we do the rest.
Great. So can you leave us with your phone number, Brenda?
Yeah, it's 204-724-2845, and that's a cell number, so they can leave messages.
Or text you?
Or text, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, that's great, okay. And certainly that information will be going out on the Facebook page and on the posters that you make. October 30th is when they'll be out.
That's right.
And people can also follow up at that time if they want to have time between now and then to think about it.
The request forms also, included in the request form is a addressed stamped envelope, so when they fill out the request form, they just have to put it in the addressed envelope. They don't have to know a box number.
Sure.
It's all there,
Sure.
and the stamp's on, so they just have to, and I think we're okay with the post office right now. I've been in there,
Yes.
and they're still, they're doing mail there, so it just maybe take a little bit more time. But
Right.
The post office has been very, very helpful with us getting our request forms out and getting getting them back.
Anything in town is getting into our boxes,
Yep.
that's what I'm told,
Yeah.
so that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
a bonus that way. So, because we are local and we don't want to miss these people.
That's
Like,
right.
this is fairly important, I
Mhm.
think, we don't want to miss them, so that's good to know. Is there anything else you want to share about the Christmas cheer board?
No, I think that's pretty much, we haven't made any big changes in the last few years. It pretty much goes well because, we've been doing it for so many years, so.
Yeah, it does go well. And you guys have learned better and better ways to do it, like COVID kind of threw a wrench into things, but so then you learned, okay, the certificates or the vouchers are even better to go along with some of the dry goods that you can give out, yeah.
I just
that works
do
well.
want to stress too that we have one delivery day, and that's the December 18th, and we deliver between 10 in the morning and noon, and if that's not a good time, then people need to either give that information on the request form or call, because we do like to get everything delivered in that window of time, because sometimes it can kind of draw out a little bit.
Right.
Too many days after trying to contact people, but
Sure.
so people can keep to that, be available in that time.
Absolutely.
And get everything delivered and be done.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it's a great service you provide for our community and surrounding communities as well. And thank you to you and your board for doing all that hard work. And I thank you for your time, Brenda.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you so much for joining us here at Spotlight and Service. I hope you have a great rest of your week.